When you feel like you're immune to emotions in anything that happens in your life, mostly it's just you acting tough. I remember that one time when I talked about anime with my friends in college, and then one friend said stuff like, I cried a lot watching the show. Well, I don't quite remember what show he was talking about, but my reaction was like, oh, maybe that's because you haven't clicked the like button and subscribe. Oh gosh. Why did I say that? So my reaction was like, really? You're pussy then cause it's just cartoon, animated by Japanese people and you fell for that shit? Or something like that. Then the majority of the group started their laugh in agreement. So it was just me showing off to my friends about how tough I am. I thought I was being cool instead of just being a dick. And I thought nothing would get me. I mean, what's the worst thing that could happen by watching some moving pictures? Little did I know that I was totally wrong. And fast forward to a few years after that, I started watching some mellow stuff like Welcome to NHK, Anohana, Your Lie in April and stuff. I did feel emotions watching all those stuff, but not to the point that I would cry. So I made something up inside my head that goes like, oh, this is great. A new perspective that I could just have fun with. Like, it's not that things that happen in anime could also happen in real life. My pride just wouldn't allow that. And I did all that just to bury all the emotions that I got from watching those kinds of anime. Then afterwards, I just continue living, be involved with some organization in my college, which I normally do, and occasionally watch some comedy action anime series to kinda refresh my mood as new experiences keep coming in like a lion, pun intended, and somehow I was overwhelmed by the reality and I started to have flashbacks. Nah, that's over exaggerating, but I remember about a certain period of time I constantly kept thinking about recent past, how things happen in such a short period of time every time I was riding my scooter on the way home at night. So at this point I just casually go autopilot every time I'm on the road. And then one time, another friend recommended me to watch the show called Clannad. I was skeptical at first because the art style isn't quite my type, but I decided to give it a go. I enjoyed it so much, and it took me to the season 2 where you can see consecutive set scenes, and it really broke the hell out of me. Believe me, it takes some balls to say this, but I cried to the point that I needed a cigarette break from crying. Then I took about half an hour to resume watching, and from that point on, I can boldly say that anime and emotions belong to the same sentence, regardless the fact that it's a moving picture made by humans. So that's my story, and stay tuned for future updates by Last Listric if you like this type of content. Oh, and feel free to share your story too through the comment section. Peace.